YouTube! What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's been doing well. I went on a little vacation, went and checked out Mexico, went down to Tulum. It was a good time. If you want to see more of that kind of stuff, swing by my Instagram, Mitch_Dore. At Instagram, you guys go follow me there. I got a lot of car stuff. It's 99% car stuff. But I did post stuff on my story about me going to Mexico. It was a good time. Today we are back on my Toyota MR-2 Spyder. I love this car. It's the year 2000. It's a ZZW30. It's the last generation of the Toyota MR-2. They may be bringing it back. That'd be pretty cool if they do bring it back. It might be electric, but if it's electric, it probably won't have a gearbox, a manual gearbox, which everyone gets sad because we all love manual gearboxes. But that being said, I'm excited to do a new project right now. We got new headlights for mine. Let's go ahead and jump over to the car. So currently here is my Toyota MR-2 Spyder. I got a full OEM color 3PO absolute red paint job. It's custom, it looks awesome. I have C1 headlight covers, and then I have the year 2000 to the year 2002. So those couple years, so you can get a 2000, 2001, and a 2002. They all look like those headlights. And then I put C1 covers over them. They continually always seem to get yellow haze. I'm gonna probably try a different thing this time, but we're not even gonna be using these headlights. So these headlights might be for sale even with the C1 covers, which would be pretty cool. But that being said, we're pulling those off because we got new headlights. These are the new headlights. So I picked these up from Redline Ricer. Once again, Redline Ricer is just constantly hooking me up with good stuff. He provided me with the TRD front strut bar for this car, a real TRD one, amazing. Now I got the headlights from him, so he's just a man. Make sure to go swing by and follow his build. He is building a ZZW30, so a third generation MR-2 with a Honda motor in it, so a K engine in it. It's gonna be awesome. So swing by him. Again, thank you so much for hooking me with these, hooking me up with these headlights. These are amazing. What they are used 2003 plus, so they're called Facelift Headlights. I would say they're in okay condition. They are the original chrome, so they're all chrome. The whole headlight is chrome, chrome, chrome. They don't have the dark matte black like mine do from factory, but they come with the factory, because no one ever really made an aftermarket MR-2 Spyder headlight. They come with the factory HID, or the factory projector headlight. That's the word, projector headlight, and not just the big bulb. These ones come with just the big bulb with a high beam and a low beam on that. So we're gonna be removing these ones and we're gonna be installing these ones. But before we do that, we're gonna be doing a couple projects because we're gonna open these up. We're gonna sand, we're gonna paint them, paint the inside. So this is gonna be an awesome series. We're gonna paint the inside of them. And then we're also going to do a new coat over this. Now, the previous owner started to do that where you get a nice new shine on them and kind of just gave up and didn't do it with these. So even though this looks horrific, I will make it look pretty, I promise you. I've done it before. So the first thing that we're doing on this series, step one, is we're going to open it up and then we're going to paint it. And I'm either going to paint it a gloss black or a matte black. Probably gonna go with the matte black. Then series two, after they dry, we're gonna button them back up, clamp them all back together, and then series and then shine them. And then series, the third part of the series is we'll install them and do the before and after. So let's go ahead and first things first. What I want to do first, I think the best idea is separate the headlights, and I'll show you guys how to separate headlights. So let's do that. All right. So our main goal is today is to just get this lens cover off. And I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So let's go ahead and start with that. I prefer to do the ugly one, just for precaution. It's been a while since I've done this, but I've done it before a couple times, so I'm going to show you how. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is remove the screws that are screwed in on the back of this. It'll help release it. So once we remove the screws, then once we have those loose here, here, I believe there's 4 on this headlight. We can then start the process of using a heat gun. And I'm going to try to use a heat gun where I just go over it evenly and then separate it. And what we'll do is we'll just pop it out from the tabs and separate it My experience that I've had when I've done this before is that no one really talks about it, but there's glue, and this glue like drips everywhere, especially when you put it in the oven, and then you have to like, it's hard to actually get off, so if you mess up and get glue everywhere, no one talks about that, you gotta wipe it clean. So first things first, let's go ahead and get the screws off. I love watching other YouTubers. I'm watching Miguel DSM. His stuff is awesome. Okay, so I got this screw off and then this upper screw. Now we're gonna do this one. I was using the Phillips head hand, but the drill seems to be able to pull it off. Now that I got the 4 screws off, what we're gonna do is take the heat gun. Let me plug it in real quick. We're gonna take the heat gun and we're gonna go over this with it. I've seen a couple methods where people put it in a cardboard box. And if I can't get it hot enough, maybe I'll try that. But we're just gonna go over it with my hands. Now if it gets too hot, I got gloves, red and black of course, to hold the lens and separate it with my hands. So let's go ahead and just go over this and give it some heat. All right guys, so as you can see, we have opened the headlights. These are again 2003 and plus. That one I've actually removed the Phillips head on the back to remove the indicator. I will do it with this one as well. So I actually did both. I did want to be real transparent with you guys. I tried my heat gun method, it wasn't working. If you're able to do the heat gun method, what you can do is make the cardboard box, put it in there. Chris Fix did a good video like this. What I did was, I didn't show you guys, but I took each headlight, put it in the oven for 10 minutes at 200 degrees Fahrenheit. 10 minutes at 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Pulled it out, used my glove, one glove to hold the headlight, and then one flathead screwdriver to pry it apart. Very easy, got it done. Looks like this now. So we are there. All right, now that we have these all apart, let's do the first thing first. Let's move all this stuff aside. We will primer these real quick. So let's remove the head lens covers and then the actual headlights. Set these aside. And then the first thing that I'm gonna do is take these indicators and I'm just gonna hit them real quick with a couple coats of, let me grab VHT tint. Oh, it's over here. Because those aren't gonna be yellow anymore, they're gonna be black. So I use these on my fog lights, on my Tsunami CELICA. They turned out really good. So let's go ahead and do this, a couple coats. So as that's drying, with these ones, these are the ones that we're definitely going to want black. This is the one that we're going with. I decided to make this into one video, by the way. Now that we have this out like this, we're going to go ahead and just make these ones right away. We're going to go straight with these ones, and we're going to just do a primer. So Oleum is a brand automotive primer used for metal fiberglass surfaces. This works really, really well. So we're going to go ahead and put this fast drying, sandable, drying, it's just primer. So these are shiny chrome right now, but we're going to make them look gray. So let's go ahead and hit each one of these with the full coat of it. So as the primer's drying, that looks pretty sick. What we're gonna do is so I already taped these off. These are behind, this is what's behind the housing on the O3s. I taped the projector lens off, and I'm actually gonna paint these. I was thinking about doing it like black so there's no reflective on them, but what I'm gonna do is do quite a few coats of this nightshade on the chrome, because I don't really need those high beams. I don't really drive my car like normal. It's more of a show car. And so I'm gonna make it look really good by making the chrome dark and then matching it. And see, you guys, this is just one coat of the amber. So they're gonna look dark. So let's go ahead and go for it again, and I'll start doing a coat on each one of those while the primer dries. So as for the headlights, the high beams, I'm done. So I did 3 coats of VHT nightshade, same thing that I did on my Tsunami. Very cool stuff. It's about, I think it's about $12, something like that. 3 coats on the, just the high beams housing. So they'll look shiny black, kind of Lamborghini-esque. Same over there, gloss black. They'll look really nice, I promise you. Then I did 4 coats on the amber, because I was trying not to get any amber to show. It still shows a little amber, which will look kind of cool when the indicator comes on. But I'm done with those. So I'm done with that. I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna let it dry for about 2 to 3 hours before we put it back in the oven. These ones, I did 2 coats of primer. Looks very cool, looks very good. Now that I got the 2 coats on there, I'm gonna go ahead and use this Rust-Oleum High Performance Enamel. None of these cans say what color they are. I don't know if you guys have gone shopping for these, but none of them, they never say it. Anyways, high performance. This one doesn't say automotive, but it should be good. It's going to be satin, so it should look at like this right here. So those are going to be not gloss. They'll be like satin black, which is kind of like that, I guess you'd say, or like the OEM ones. So let's see how it goes. Again, 2 coats on there, about 20 minutes to dry. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on. Satin black. Let's move on to this. So the headlights officially dried. It was about an hour, and maybe 2. This is satin. So that was what satin looks like. It's not matte, it's not gloss, it's a middle. You can see the matte, but you can also see it has some gloss. Freaking amazing. This is the headlight. We removed the tape off of where the projector is. This is the blacked out high beam reflector right there, and a daytime running light if you wanted to run right there. And then this is the smoked indicator. Mitch, you killed this one. Here's the final product. Woo! Oh my lord, that's gonna transform that MR-2. This isn't an easy job by any means, but it's well worth it. So we are going to need to shine up these lens covers, especially that one, but we'll do that on a separate video. And then I am going to keep this as 3 videos. So this is just going to be painting it and then reassembling it. It'll be a great how-to. You guys can come back, watch this video. I'll walk you through all the steps. Just rewatch the video. And then the next video, we'll polish the headlights, make them look brand new. And then the 3rd video, we will swap out the 2000 with the C1 headlights for these bad boys. And then I might do one more video of that clear coat or ceramic coat. I've seen people ceramic coat their headlights and they've been getting pretty good results, so I might do that as well. So let's go ahead and put these in the oven. We're gonna put them in the oven once again. We're gonna put them in for 200 degrees Fahrenheit. We're gonna put them in there for 8 minutes. And we're just gonna set the lens cover over and then clamp it all together. And this time I'm probably just gonna use my hands, but it'll look amazing. So let's go ahead and put these in the oven. Bam! So there is the final product. Absolutely insane. Looks so good. So again, I did it in the oven, 200 degrees for like 10 minutes, and then just pushed it back together. Pretty easy. Again, the heat gun did not work out. Don't recommend the heat gun, that was stupid. I will be returning on this project with 2 more videos. I'll be showing you guys how to polish the headlights. So we'll be polishing the headlights with a 3M kit. This works really well. Because one, this looks good, but it's not mint, it's not absolutely perfect, and the other headlight will make it look absolutely perfect. I love that I did the indicator where it's not amber. That's gonna look so good on my car. And then make sure that when you finish this to go ahead and put the screws, there's 5 screws, put the 5 screws back in, and then I might clean the back of this as well. But that is how you do it. That's how you paint your headlights. This headlight's ugly because the previous owner he did like a halfway of this and never finished it. This will be the most amazing result going from this to looking something better than this. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to like, subscribe. We'll be back with another set of these videos. I cannot wait to polish those up. Then I cannot wait to install them. My MR-2 deserves the best because it's been around. It's my longest car that I've owned. My light just turned out. Longest car that I've owned, and I really love it. Before I did this video, I actually worked a lot on my LOTUS, and I just can't figure out my LOTUS. I added extra more ground wires. I don't know. I'm either gonna sell my Lotus or take it to shop or somewhere. Monkey Wrench said that I could ship it out to them, but I don't want to ship it out to them and just be a small thing. So I gotta get someone else's opinion. I can't get my Lotus to work, and it's just driving me nuts. But those new headlights are gonna look amazing on the MR-2. So make sure to like, subscribe, swing by MITCHDORE.com, and I'll see you guys in the next video.